Former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger died yesterday at the age of 100.
He influenced U.S. foreign policy for more than 50 years. And Fox 4's Dan Godwin's live at the George W. Bush Presidential Library with more. Dan?
Lauren, Dr. Henry Kissinger is someone who informally advised several U.S. presidents, including George W. Bush. He was perhaps the most gifted, admired, and at times reviled American diplomat of the 20th century. Kissinger was National Security Advisor and then Secretary of State for President Nixon, a post he also held for President Ford. He dominated foreign policy as the U.S. withdrew from Vietnam and established ties with China. A refugee from Hitler's Germany, Kissinger emigrated to the United States in the late 1930s. He served in the U.S. Army in counterintelligence in World War II and later earned 3 Harvard degrees.
There is no country in the world where it is conceivable that a man of my origins could be standing here next to the President of the United States.
Kissinger was also noted for easing tensions between the U.S. and Soviet Union during the Cold War that led to major arms control accords. His shuttle diplomacy helped end the Yom Kippur War in the Middle East. Some called him a war criminal, though, for the highly controversial bombings and invasion of neighboring Cambodia during the Vietnam War. And his support for strict, brutal regimes in Latin America also drew criticism. Kissinger was an advisor to U.S. presidents into his 90s. A statement from former President Bush reads in part, "I am grateful for his service and advice, but I am most grateful for his friendship. Laura and I will miss his wisdom, his charm, and his humor." Henry Kissinger is survived by his wife, 2 children from his first marriage, and 5 grandchildren. Live at the Bush Presidential Library, Dan Godwin on Good Day.